Colby Brock overcoming cancer, really haunted, capturing his best paranormal capture yet. Moe Sargi getting a little bit of backlash for a video that had all the right intent, and the Foreman Brothers going to jail. It's an absolutely crammed episode of the Paranormal Roundup this week, and we've also got Creator of the Week and a very intriguing Clip of the Week. If you're going to enjoy this episode of the Paranormal Roundup, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. Like I said, there's a lot to go through today, so let's get straight into it. For the first thing that we're going to be covering, it is Colby Brock from Sam and Colby beating cancer. Now, if you weren't already aware, a few months ago, Colby did come out and let everybody know that he had been diagnosed with testicular cancer. And you might have noticed that on the Sam and Colby YouTube channel, the upload started to slow down a little bit while Colby went through his treatments and things like this. But on the 9th of July, on Twitter, Colby put up a tweet with this photo of him hugging what I'm assuming is Sam, because it looks like Sam from behind, saying, "I beat cancer." And this erupted across the paranormal space of Twitter, with everybody sending so much love and support to Colby for being able to beat cancer. And it didn't stop there. Because Colby is such an influential person, they decided that they were gonna bring out a new line of merch called Fuck Cancer, which is basically their line of merch where every merch sale goes into a donation, and then that donation gets put to a charity for cancer. And if we keep looking through, the Fuck Cancer fundraiser by Colby Brock has raised over $100,000 US in literally the space of, what is it, less than 2 weeks? Less than a week? $100,000. They've had 3.5 thousand donations. That is absolutely insane. And fair play to the lads for doing this, but it didn't stop there, as Twin Paranormal and other huge YouTubers like this also chipped in, shared it on their socials, bought the merch, and tried to put some money towards an incredibly good cause. Now, obviously, we're absolutely over the moon, just like I'm sure everyone else is, that Colby managed to beat cancer, and also that he's fundraising, for an incredible cause. What a legend, what a guy. Sam and Colby, keep doing what you're doing. You're absolute bloody legends. Moving on to the next story, it is Really Haunted, who, bit of a different video from Really Haunted this week, where 3 days ago, on the 8th of July at the time of recording, Lee uploaded a video, called "Is This My Best Paranormal Evidence Yet?" Now, as we dive into the description, it gives us a bit of a rundown on what Lee is about to go and do. Hey guys, so I've said previously you'll be seeing me out of the house a lot more. Check the community section post if you don't know why. This video was on a whim. I didn't plan it, nor did I have questions written down. Me and Stacey just went to a field at the back of the house, mainly because of the things that we've had happening in the backyard. As expected, I turned the first app on, and I got a lot of negative one through. A lot of the negative one through, sorry, I can't read today. Vlad was said some many times. However, once I shut the app down and opened Spirit Talker, something truly amazing happened. I believe the woman who pulled out of the canal 20 years ago comes through very clearly. The things that the Spirit Talker app says are mind-blowing and super relevant. I didn't know her name or age. I've always assumed someone young-ish, as I can't imagine an older person doing what she did. Forget what's happened in the house. This is likely my best proof of the afterlife I've had to date, and it ties with a life experience I had and something I've spoken openly about in the past. I am not used to filming outside. Quality will improve over time. Let's take a little look at what Lee Boy got for us.
Guys, hope you're all well. So tonight I've decided to mix it up a bit. I've actually come onto the backfield at back of our house. Obviously, reason for doing that is, well, again, a lot of activity outside, and I figured before I start going out to other places, this will be a good tester type of thing. It's about 11 at night now, just making our way through some nettles and stuff, and I'm in shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, with the stuff that goes on in the backyard, it's made me think maybe it was connected to the land. Obviously there's absolutely no way of me knowing what was, you know, here before. I have tried to search. I've found that, you know, basically it was just this before houses were built, down there where we are. The only thing that remotely connects anything to, you know, any sort of weirdness is the body we found in the canal. Anybody that doesn't know, I was about 18, 19, and we're struggling. Stacey's with me. She's guiding the way, and it's not going well. 18, 19, I'd just finished playing rugby, and we was going to a friend's house for some beer or whatever, and we found a girl floating in the canal about a quarter of a mile that way. So in terms of like anything weird, that is really it. That's all that's happened. I'll spin you around a minute while I just navigate.
Now, the rest of the start of this video is just Lee kind of manoeuvring his way through the field, so I'm going to skip forwards to the point where Lee turns on his app. So he starts off with necrophonic, and it starts getting a little bit weird.
That torch in front, I can't see. I'm bloody light in my eyes. Right.
What's them posts? He nearly walked into a post.
New at this. Right, you just hold that. Is there anyone here with me? Is there anyone here? Turn it on. Just walk down here. Is there anyone here? Can you say here if you're here? Grab torch. If you're here, can you say the word here? Keep it shined up there. Can you tell me your name? The girl who I found in the canal? Can you tell me your name? I never got to know your name, and that's something I deeply regret. I was so sorry to see you in the water. We did try to help you, we did get you out. So if you're the one that is playing about in the backyard or in my house, whatever you think, I only tried to help you. You'd been there seemingly a long time before I got there. Could you tell me your name clearly? Could you say your name? Is Vlad here? I heard Lee then. Vlad, are you here? Necrophonics is on the thing, yeah. I heard about 4 hears then. Lee here. Say Vlad, say the name Vlad.
Right, I'm going to stop that part there because I obviously don't want to take all of Lee's content, but obviously, as you can see, Lee is trying to communicate with the potential spirits of the person that he found in the lake river when he was on his way home from rugby that time, like he said at the start of the video. But when he cranks on the Spirit Talker app, that's when things get a little bit weird. So we're just going to go to that part and you're going to see probably some incredible stuff. Take a little look.
Right down, babe.
I'm on it.
Right, we'll bring Spirit Talker on. Weird noise behind them. Right, so.
People are coming.
Who's coming? Apart from the mosquitoes. Can you communicate
Bernice.
with me? Can you communicate with me on this device I've got in my hand?
Effect.
Effect. Use all your energy. I don't know, whatever is
I
on
didn't want to die.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
You're scared of me.
I'm going to concentrate on the I didn't want to die. I'm going to assume that that's the girl that I found in the canal. You are... What's the word? You're very brave for speaking to me. I know this might seem very weird.
I'm in my 50s.
Can you tell me your name?
Freezing.
Oh my God, this is like...
I'll just stop a minute.
Yeah.
and-
Can you tell me why you did it? Did you see me helping you from the other side? I'm going to keep walking. Please follow me. Please continue.
Ancient time.
Can you tell me why you took your own life? Turn the light off a minute. Can you tell me why you took your own life? I know sometimes things can seem bad, but there is always help. Even in death, there was people helping you, people that you've never met and you didn't know. So I hope you looked down on us and that filled your heart with happiness, even though it was a sad time and you'd lost your life.
Did I scare you?
we came that way.
Which way?
We came through them.
Which way do you want to go?
This way looks a bit better.
Yeah. No, you didn't scare me. I was very, very sad. It was one of
He
the...
scares me.
Who scares you? Can you-
Wyatt.
Who? Wyatt?
Wyatt.
Who's Wyatt? Is Wyatt here? Is he around? I keep seeing something out at the corner of my eye. Right, I'm gonna end this now. But you've made it very clear to me who you are from that interaction. I will come back. I will bring some different devices which will give you a clearer voice. Heard something there. I'll carry on, babe. That's just blown me absolute mind. Like,
Right, I'm going to stop it there. Again, don't want to steal all of Lee's content. If you want to go and check out this full video, it is down in the description. I will leave a link to Lee's channel. But I like this direction from Lee. It's a bit different. It's not just from his house, which is something that we've very rarely seen before. And the communications that he got from this spirit that he believes to have helped in the past is coming through. And it's going to be interesting to watch how this develops for Lee and how things go on as time goes on, and how Lee can communicate with this spirit. And obviously, you know, he's spoken about going to like some historical places to try and wear Vlad out. Vlad being, you know, in quotes. But what do you guys think on Lee's new direction of content? Let me know down in the comments below. I think it could be really exciting times for Lee. Bit different, mixing it up a bit, keep it fresh, love it. Right, moving on to our next story, we've got Moe Sargi. Now, I'm sure you're very well aware of who Moe Sargi is. Massive YouTuber, and also host of the TV show Repossessed, which is on Hulu. And he's got 3 million subs on YouTube, obviously, you know, so he's a big deal. He's a massive YouTuber. He's been around for a very long time. But Moe Sargi uploaded a video that had all the right intention, absolutely had all the right intentions, but he did come under not a little bit of fire, but I think the way that he... Basically, what I'm going to say is YouTube age restricted his video, and he found it a little bit funny. He was like, what's this about? So he tweeted on, when was this? The 8th of July, saying, lol, I haven't even uploaded my video to YouTube, age restricted it. Oh, and YouTube age restricted it. This video is aimed at helping people with suicide and depressed. I guess YouTube wants people to not learn and get help. Fucking sad. And then there's a notification from YouTube saying, age restriction set. Moe Sargi, man tries to jump off of a haunted suicide bridge while I was filming, cops called. And then says it's not able to be viewed by basically children or anyone under the age of 18. The community did respond to this. Some interesting people like Exploring with Josh, another absolutely huge and very well respected YouTuber in the paranormal space, did say, I mean, to be fair, I can kind of see why YouTube would trigger that with their system and demonetized you. It's that title. I think it could be that title, if I'm perfectly honest. And then Journey with Josh, who is another YouTuber, said, the title alone should have told you not to post this one, Mo. Not saying you're not trying to raise awareness, but the title isn't it. And then other YouTubers like What the Paranormal saying, so what was the purpose of YouTube taking all kids' channels off and demonetizing them, and saying YouTube isn't meant for kids, and then turn around and say that videos aren't suitable for kids? It all makes no sense at all. Hate when this happens. So mixed responses, mixed bag. But I think Mo did go on to change the title. So he did, and then later on posted on Twitter saying, my video is demonetized and age restricted. Oh well, hope y'all go and watch it, or we'll go live on the main channel in 50 minutes. No, he didn't change the title. So, man tries to end his life on haunted suicide bridge while I was filming. Cops called. Please don't end your life. And I do think that the video had all the right sentiments. Let's have a little look at the video ourselves, and then and then you guys can make a judgment for yourself.
As I was out for a jog earlier in the morning, I noticed cops and security arriving to the bridge in a panic.
It's got like silver bars on it, that's no entry allowed, because there was apparently over 100 bodies found.
This is probably the scariest place I've ever been to by myself.
Did I just freaking hear a ghost in there? Because I'm pretty sure I did.
So I am now about to walk onto the haunted Clifton Bridge.
I recently heard that the haunted Clifton Suspension Bridge is the most haunted bridge in the United Kingdom. So I decided to jump on a plane and go and investigate.
Many people have legit died on this bridge. A lot of people don't know why so many are attracted to it. Is it because it's high enough to throw yourself off and possibly die? Or is it because there is a paranormal attachment to it? I personally believe there could be something in this mountain that's leading people to come to this bridge and eventually to their doom. Just earlier today, as I was exploring this bridge out for a jog, I literally saw someone attempting to feel his way around these metal wires, as you guys can see. And as soon as he did so, security came rushing in and eventually stopped him. Was he about to jump? We don't know. It's possible he was thinking about it.
As I was out for a jog earlier in the morning, I noticed cops and security arriving to the bridge in a panic.
I can. Alright, I think it was a false alarm. And they actually have a number here where you can call someone in case you're feeling like you want to jump off.
It looked like he was on some sort of drug, some type of alcohol, but you know what? I'm very thankful the security that was here to stop him. Eventually 4 to 5 cop cars showed up, and I think they were trying to just patrol the bridge because it was on high alert. Now there are a lot of stories that come out of this bridge, whether it's paranormal, whether it's just urban rumors.
Okay, I'm going to stop the video there. I think that's kind of long enough to kind of form your own judgments. So just a few things that he did mention. Obviously, in the UK, you are not allowed to be carrying alcohol around on the streets, especially if it's an open bottle. But the person that was escorting him off the bridge, the bloke off the bridge, I don't think that was a copper. I think that was security. So he would not have been able to take that bottle from him if the police were there. Then I think that's only speculation. I couldn't tell if it was the police or not, but that's my assumptions. Now, this is not at all to bash Moe Sargi. He's an absolute legend of YouTube. He's an absolute legend. He's an absolute G. You know, like, I think the sentiment was right. I think the sentiment of his video was right, and I think he was, you know, trying to promote a serious topic, which was surrounding suicide and things like this, which absolutely is a serious topic and it should be taken seriously, and fair play to him for highlighting that within his video. I think maybe the way that he went about it wasn't the best way, potentially. Now, I don't want to give too many opinions because I don't want people getting upset. I don't want to cause conflict. I don't want to, you know, if anything, like, don't go over to Moe's channel, whatever, you know, and bash him, whatever. Like, I don't think that's absolutely at all necessary, because I think what he was doing, his heart was in the right place. I think that's where I'm going to leave it, because I don't want to cause World War Bloody 3. But, you know, I hope that the bloke in the video was okay. I hope that, you know, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave that one there. But would like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Again, like I say, I think Moe's heart was in the right place with this one. I don't think it was anything, you know, I don't think he was trying to use the topic for clout, which I absolutely do not believe that for 1 second. So, anyway, moving on to our final story. The Foreman Brothers from Paranormal Nightmare TV series are in jail. At least that's what they claimed in the video, Ghost Hunter Goes to Jail, crazy video footage, which was uploaded 4 days ago at the time of recording. 4 days ago would have been, come on, the 8th of July. There's a lot going on the 8th of July. Have you noticed that? Everything's gone on the 8th of July. But we're going to check out some of this terrifying footage because, honestly, you guys are not going to want to miss this one. Take a little look at what happens when the Foreman Brothers go to jail.
Behind you.
Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. That was so loud. Where'd it come from? Wait. Girl, I think it's back here. More? No. We just got here to Newark, Ohio. We're at the very haunted Licking County Jail. The place is supposed to be pretty crazy, so we'll see how it goes tonight.
I'm Darren Smith, paranormal coordinator for Syndicate Newark. I'm also a volunteer for the Licking County Governmental Preservation Society. Been here about 8 years. We're here in Newark, Ohio at the Licking County Jail. It was built in 1889 and we closed in 1987. There's been rumor of a spirit named David, and he does like to pick on female people that are here. He pulls the hair, and I think he might be an old guard that was here years ago, a lady that was here. She'd been arrested several times for drunken, disorderly, overdosing on sleeping pills. She just had a lot of domestic. We brought her here, and she said, if you take me back to that jail, I'll kill myself. Matron took her upstairs to the 4th floor cell block. She was the only prisoner on the floor that night. Later that night, she could smell smoke, and she burst into the cell block, and May was standing in the middle of her cell, completely engulfed in flames. And she's very active up there. You'll hear her whispering, several reports of a moaning or a screaming. The floor we're on now is the 3rd floor cell block. This is a super active floor as far as we get a shadow at the end of this cell block behind me. George Hackett, he hung himself in that cell because he does peek out of that last cell back there. Just the head and shoulders peeks out. And then once in a great while, you'll see an apparition go across the bars behind you back there in the hallway.
So, there's a little bit of a rundown. You can see how this is an intriguing episode and probably one of their most terrifying yet. So, further into the investigation, things get crazy. And by crazy, I mean, like, you know, we know Foreman Brother crazy, but this is next level Foreman Brother crazy. This is like if Really Haunted and Twin Paranormal had a baby and it was raised by the Foreman Brothers. That level of crazy. Take a little look.
Oh, I bet it's knocking. Tell me which cell it's in. Oh, this is that padded. So the knocking was coming from this cell. Can you hit that again, please? We know that this was the room that was padded. Jesus. Girl laughing. A girl just laughed. Okay, that was freaking loud. Did they keep you in this room? You can come up here, I'm all by myself. I need help out of here.
is so loud, I'm afraid to walk out there. You want me to follow you? There's something in the hallway. There's definitely something walking in this hallway.
Then that's a good point to stop. Now, obviously, like I said, insane bloody activity. If you guys want to go and check out this full video, the 55 full-length video, it will be down in the description, where there will be a link to Paranormal Nightmare TV's YouTube channel, and you can go and check out the full video for yourselves. But the Foreman Bros, every time we've put up a post about, you know, paranormal investigators, these guys are top of everyone's list. They are deemed to be some of the realest paranormal investigators out there, some of the best paranormal investigators out there, and you know, if you watch how they conduct their investigations, you will see why. So, like I say, link in description, go and check them out, tell them who sent you. Anyway, that's it for all the top stories in the paranormal community, but we are going to be heading into Creator and Clip of the Week. So, Creator of the Week this week, we're going to give it to Scared Witless. Now, he has made Creator of the Week before, but, you know, I make the rules. I can say if someone gets it twice, and Scared Witless, you're absolutely getting it for a second time, because Scared Witless is obviously a reaction YouTube channel, but I can see that, you know, he's trying to diversify, and I know how tough that is, especially as we ourselves on this channel have diversified, and you know, basically people tell you that your channel's dead, because, you know, you don't get the views, you don't get the subscribers, all the rest of it. But that's because you're going through a transition, and for anyone that doesn't understand YouTube, basically, people subscribe to our channel for the Ghost Things in Our House. Now, they completely died down, slowed down completely, so we transitioned our content. And of course, people didn't subscribe for that initially, so they're not going to watch these new types of videos. So you have to build an entirely new community. So on the surface, it does look like your channel's dying, because your views are all the way down and your subscribers are all the way down. But that's just because you're building up a new audience. It's like starting from scratch all over again, even though you've got a big channel. But, like I say, I can see that Scared Witless is trying to make that transition for himself. So he's still doing his funny, hilarious reaction videos. Honestly, this guy is like the American version of Casper Site with his reactions. He's absolutely brilliant. But the other types of content that he's bringing in, he's got his shorts, where he does like 2-sentence horror stories, which are really, really cool. But also, something that I noticed earlier today, he's starting up his own little podcast. So on the 10th of August, he's going to be doing his first podcast episode live with What the Paranormal. Okay, and in the description, he writes, everyone has an interest in the paranormal. Tonight, we are speaking with Amy from What the Paranormal to get her take on what it is like to be a paranormal content creator. Amy, her husband Cody, and her daughter Lainey, another Lainey, are a team exploring abandoned and haunted places. While they state on their YouTube channel they are not experts, they have numerous explorations and investigations under their belt. You can check them out here, and there's a link to their channel. I'm really excited for this, because it's, you know, we obviously saw Casper Site do his podcast. He didn't necessarily kind of lean into the paranormal too much. He kind of kept it quite broad. But Scared Witless, I'm excited to see what this guy can do, because I've seen on Twitter this guy's got a few connections. So you know, this is going to be a good time for him. If you want to go and check out Scared Witless, there will be a link down in the description. At the time of recording, he is on 1.16 thousand subscribers. Can we get him to 1.5 thousand subscribers? If my maths is correct, that's 440 subscribers needed. And as we move into Clip of the Week, I have found one of the weirdest clips floating around the paranormal community at the minute. It is from the YouTube channel Smug Puppy. But 3 days ago, so again, the 8th of July, at the time of recording, they uploaded this video to their YouTube channel called The Flower Trap, with the face. Okay, this is what Smug Puppy captured. Now, I'd like to hear what you guys think on that down in the comments below. I've never seen someone do the flower experiment. Actually, no, tell a lie. I have. I saw Lee on From Really Haunted do it when he got the... I think it was like it drew a circle or something in the flower. Incredibly weird stuff. But, again, I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. But that's it for the Paranormal Roundup for this week. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. Obviously, we are doing our weekly roundups, which is going to be a longer episode like this, which is all the things that go on over the week. But we are also going to be including some videos. If there's a huge story like the Kim Kardashian one that happened a few days ago, which we uploaded, we're going to do a standalone, for want of a better term, headline story or video. So it will be solely dedicated to that, and that means I can get that video out a lot quicker, and it doesn't have to wait for the Paranormal Roundup, the weekly episode. So yeah, to quantify, anything that can wait a week goes into this video. Anything that is huge breaking news goes into its own standalone video. Now, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions on all of these stories down in the comments below. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Like I say, jump together that like button, subscribe if you're new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload, and we'll speak to you later. Peace.